Hello world, it is Tag TV. Welcome to episode 9 for yet again another amazing edition of what is happening around the world with Talent Africa Group. Now we have some amazing entertainment for you. Today is going to be very dope because Salvado has hooked us up with something so dope that is so comic. You're going to be getting comedians from all around Africa with Salvador in just a few minutes, so make sure you stick around for that. We also have an amazing performance. I think this is my favorite saxophonist right now. Let me see, is there anyone else? I don't think so. Joseph Sax coming up right here with an exclusive performance for Tag TV. On my way right now, I'm actually heading to Apas's house. So I want to talk to Apas. I just want to know what he's doing. We want to know what he's up to, what is the latest stuff in his studio. So all that and a lot more. He's been such a great vocalist for mental health and online usage and the digital self. All that and more is something I'm heading out to check out with him. But guess what? Guess what? We have Worship Fire from Major Lazer, an international exclusive right here on Tag TV. So let's start with that right now. And when I come back, we have a lot more.
I'm in Jamaica. That's where I'm quarantining. Quarantine life is very different from touring and traveling and clubbing, and what we do and what I do is entertainment, and this is very, very different. So it's very different. What's been keeping me busy during the lockdown? Music. I've made more music and I've made more online content than I've ever had before. I also have a thing called the Quarantine Clash that I do every Sunday, which is a sound clash DJs battle. And that's on Major Lazer's YouTube channel every Sunday, 2 p.m. New York City time. So hopefully you guys get to catch that, but that has kept me very busy.
It's Major Lazer in Kampala. Watch it, Jillionaire on Deep Blue.
My best memory of my time spent in Uganda was going up the River Nile. Beautiful, fun, amazing. Also, another memory of Uganda is discovering that song, Party After Party. Yeah, ended up falling in love with that song. They have a song that should be a global hit. It should be. But the inspiration for my Abeng album, Where the Travels to Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda especially, South Africa, and now I've traveled to Ghana. All were a major part, Nigeria of course, of the album. So shout out to everybody that got the Abeng album. I really appreciate me making Africa and the Caribbean, collaborate and make music together. It's so much fun. To everyone in Africa, salute, much respect, thank you. Just keep staying safe, keep enjoying life. Hopefully you're self-improving so that when we come out of there, we get the best you that we can get. We want the best you in the world, all right? So big up, and of course, stay safe. One love.
COVID-19 has taught us that it's important to be prepared as uncertainty might strike at any time. If you wish to learn more about how to protect your family, then please apply for Prudential's free COVID-19 diagnosis benefit. Prudential will provide a cash benefit to you and your family should you unfortunately be diagnosed with COVID-19. To register for our free COVID-19 diagnosis cover, please visit www.prudential.ug/together. This offer is open to all Ugandans who register before 31st May 2020. COVID-19 can be prevented by following good hygiene, so remember to frequently wash your hands for 20 seconds and keep a safe distance.
Prudential. Let's face life together. Turinawe.
Hi, what's up, my people, Africa and the world? My name is Patrick Salvado, and you're live on your lockdown, the #1 lockdown entertainment right here on TAG TV, and we're recording live from TAG Studios. Yes, we remind you that during this pandemic, please take heed of the advice from the Ministry of Health, because what they're doing is incredibly, especially here in Uganda, is incredibly amazing. So wash your hands whenever you can, sanitize as much as you can, stay home and stay safe, and of course, avoid the greetings and the things we do as Africans. But besides that, this pandemic has killed so much livelihood, especially in the entertainment industry. And as a comedian, we are not any different, yeah? As a comedian, we have been halted from doing our business, from making people laugh. So it's not a funny business, but I think we can create some jokes out of it, out of the whole situation. So with me to discuss the whole coronavirus pandemic that has affected especially the entertainment industry in the comedy sector, I have a bunch of super talented comedians. One from he's a Congolese, but he's based in the UK. We have one all the way from Nairobi, Kenya, just a brother. The guy is importing all the viruses that currently we have in Uganda. These guys of Kenya, but they're our brothers. Then I have one all the way from Nigeria. So stick around with me. Let's get to hear how life has been under the lockdown, how life has been because of this corona. Keep it, TAG TV.
You know it ain't safe outside. No, it ain't safe.
My brother.
Korea has nothing on us. Korea has nothing on us.
Chacho.
Oh. My brother.
But this guy, where are you? Huh?
Where?
Ali Alibai.
No, wait.
Bro.
Kelly, where are you right now?
I'm in Lagos, Nigeria, one of our rented apartments.
You Nigerians don't listen. Even when it comes to interviews, you still want to move about. You can't stay in one place. Hey!
No, the network is not in one place. You have to move about. There is 4G here, there is 3G here, there is 2G there. You have to join all.
Checho is picking mangoes. What's going on in Africa, man? Checho, you're there picking mangoes. You people can't stay in one place. Eh?
Okay. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to moderate this whole interview, right? You guys are my guests all the way from Africa. Others, this guy is in a country where people are dying like crazy. Eddie.
Whoa, bro, you said people. I'm not people. Okay, my first question goes out to you, Eddie. Yeah? Yeah.
How is life, man? How is life?
For me, to be fair, if I have to be honest, life is cool. It's not normal. I understood from the beginning that because I don't know the details about Corona, I'm just going to stay inside until people work it out. And that's what I've done. It's the safest way possible. It's the same way we left Congo. We didn't know what was going on, but we said, let's just leave until they work it out. So me, I've been chilling at home. Yeah. I've started to learn how to play the keyboard again. I've started getting involved in other things that I wouldn't normally get involved in, or just stretching my muscles and working my brain in a different way. But I'm safe. I'm safe, man. I'm just following all the right orders and the safety procedures.
Wonderful stuff there. Kenny!
Yes, boss.
I hope your internet is okay. I hope you don't off the internet, like you off light. I don't.
No, I'm standing in front of 3G right now. 2G is staring at me, but I'm not going there. I'm in front of 3G right now.
Bro, how are you, man? How are you? How is Lagos? How is the lockdown?
The lockdown is incredible. It's a bittersweet experience here. Bitter because it's crazy how the number is increasing right here in Nigeria. It's crazy how the numbers of deaths, the numbers of confirmed cases are increasing right here now. But it is sweet because if you stay in a rented apartment, this is the time for your landlord to catch you. You have nowhere to run to. It is sweet because it is an experience to bond with family, an experience to stay at home. So when somebody that is owing you money or you're owing money says, where are you? You say, I'm not at home. The person say, okay, I'll come meet you at home because you will always be at home. I wish I can be like Mr. Easy right now, but Mr. Easy also knows that life is not easy. So I got that. It's crazy right here in Nigeria. But we're coping. We believe that we're going to fight this and come out of this strong. Africa is a strong place, and Nigeria is the giant of Africa. So we are coming out of this strong.
Amen. Really? Churchill!
Look at this man. Look at this man. He's having a picnic.
The man is out. The man is having a picnic.
He's having a picnic with himself.
Yeah, precisely. You know, where I am is the Machakos People's Park, the best park in the world.
Yeah, that's where the network is.
We have wildlife. Nigeria, do you have any wildlife?
Yes, we have. But the life isn't wild. The life is cold as we speak right now.
I thought I saw a giraffe. I was confused. You said Nigeria, do Nigerians have wildlife? That's one of them we're talking to right now.
Which wildlife?
Funny enough, we have a lion, but the lion backs.
All right, guys, listen. Now, as comedians, we have been affected by this pandemic. Like for us in Uganda here, we can't do anything. We are still under lockdown, like serious lockdown. Now they have brought a new rule that if you cannot move without a mask, anywhere in public, as long as you're going to be in public, you can't move without a mask. And to move on the road, we are under such a lockdown that to move on the road, you need a sticker from the Ministry of Health to move around. But yes, but I have a special sticker. We'll go into that story very soon. The sticker allows me to move everywhere. Is it the same in London, Eddie?
You just said that London has broken the world record. We have surpassed Italy. So what do you think? Is it the same? Bro,
I think people are the virus.
Listen, in London, we had a prime minister who caught the coronavirus. So we lost all hope. We had a prime minister who got to intensive care. Yeah. We lost, we said if prime minister gets as far as intensive
with
care,
all the security he has.
The same man who's telling us to stay at home could not stay at home. Who are we, mere mortals, to now achieve what a senior cannot achieve? This is the situation we've reached. So they have advised, British people are very polite.
Yeah.
Somebody, you guys know, British people are very polite.
Yeah.
They're very hypocritical in their approach. Sometimes they don't really say what they mean. So they advised us to stay at home, advised us to be 2 meters away. They advised us to take 1 exercise a day. Some people at the beginning, they were changing wigs. First exercise, wig blonde. Second exercise, wig brunette. Third exercise, wig afro. Just so the police does not recognize you. Me personally, I will be honest with you, bro.
Yeah.
I've tried to keep normality.
Yes.
So I've been, in my head, I'm still traveling. So bear with me. Lagos is my kitchen. Kampala is my living room. Nairobi is my bathroom. My hallway is Congo. Do you understand? So
but within a certain specified area.
When I'm traveling, when I'm going to my kitchen, I'm traveling.
You are traveling.
I'm traveling to Kampala.
You get your visa.
Yeah. Sometimes my mom would even call, say, Mom, I'll call you back. I'm just doing transit. No, you have to keep normality, bro. But really, to be honest with you, people have tried listening, but the more people have started dying, the more people have been like, maybe I should stay home. Maybe.
Yeah. Now, listen, there's a very, very funny story that came from Kenya. Churchill. The man is in the bush. There's no 3G.
This guy wants
I think the kangaroo is chasing after him.
I thought he was doing mannequin challenge.
Churchill. The man is...
He's taking selfies.
And they started a war on Twitter, Uganda versus Kenya. Imagine. Look at his internet.
Uganda versus... you guys any excuse?
Oh, we mad at them.
People complain about Nigeria. Look at them now. Look at them. Can you see?
Before we get to Churchill, Patrick, can I don't know if you've seen, Ugandans and Nigerians have been going back and forth.
Yes.
Yeah.
On Tunde Edna's blog, a Ugandan lady, I have to find it. A Ugandan lady said she listed 5 things that Ugandans are better at Nigerians.
Yes.
She said, we have light, we have this, musically, we have this. Nigerians came out strong.
My dear,
Nigerians came out strong. One of them said, since you have been born, you've never been able to say our former president. My God.
Oh, blood of God. That is, we are, do you think it's, is it for us to have Tiwa Savage? We are the Tiwa Savage.
Listen, the reason why we don't have a former president is because we are used to consistency, my friends. Consistency.
Oh, that's why. That's why you have a special sticker.
That's true. Your guy in Uganda is consistent with the light. I've never been to Uganda where light has come off.
Exactly. We are consistent with everything. Light, power, corruption, everything.
Yeah. No, but
we are also consistent.
The Nigerians.
Listen, the way Nigerians, I don't know whether they're inflicting their numbers of the corona patients every day, like 150, 200, 150, 200. Lagos, what's going on, man?
Tell us the truth.
I think I don't think to be honest, I don't think but right now we have over 5,000 cases. We have 1,820 something discharged.
Yeah.
But if you look at the isolation centers, the bed, the AC, the TV, the food is 100%. So even if you don't have it, you just want to go there and say, no, man, I have it. You know, there are a lot of people not staying in their house right now. A lot of people don't have where they stay. And they see the isolation center as an hotel. So they're like, so right now they feel like there is uninterrupted power supply in the isolation center. There is food. So you see somebody with headache, say, please help me. I'm going to die tomorrow. I have it. I have it. I'm only going on 24. I have it.
Guys, now back to the point. How has this affected you financially?
Are you mocking me?
Bro, this is for the people who are watching.
No. It's not affecting. We don't know the answer.
We
are moving people.
In other words, this is a cry. This is
Do you have a balance?
a cry to the people.
Balance.
We make money from moving, getting on the plane, landing in Kampala, landing in Nairobi, landing in Lagos, landing in Australia.
God bless you.
Did I not just tell you I've been landing in my kitchen and my bedroom? Who pays you for life?
We are not even taking off. We are not even taking off. We're not even boarding. Would I have a boarding pass?
All jokes aside, for me personally, this is why, especially when it comes to performing arts, of course, you know, any event, any gathering beyond 4 people, 10 people, even from different households, has been absolutely just stopped, right?
Yeah.
So therefore, we can't even have events.
Yeah.
So now, you know, everything has gone on Zoom calls. So if you have the ability to present or to do conferences or to endorse, you have some endorsements, that everything is online. So these opportunities, podcasting, you know, I do some stuff with the BBC in podcasting, so I'll be able to do things like that. At the same time also, you know, a couple of hosting like conferences and stuff.
Yeah.
But people are coming to me and say, you should do a comedy show. I say, who will laugh?
Emojis.
People stop. Like I keep saying to people, can you people just stop? Just stop asking us to do comedy show.
If I tell people in Uganda something like that, they'll say, Salvador, you are not creative. You are
no.
scared. I need them to listen to a different perspective.
Let me talk to them for you.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go to shows and it is a live show with a production. Yeah. And we have the audience, and maybe it's even maybe a music show where a musician is supposed to perform in between us, and it's supposed to be some serious presentation.
Yes.
When the production team, things are started to go wrong, maybe somebody's late, somebody has missed their cue, they come to comedians. So if a comedian is presenting, it's us they come to, can you just crack some jokes? People
fill the gap.
Don't assume just because we have the spirit of laughter that our spirit just runs around like that. We depend on the audience. We also depend on presentation. Just because you're naturally funny, it does not, because I have many naturally funny friends. They are very funny. You put them on stage, they freeze. So don't assume that comedy is about laughter. Listen, writing jokes is no joke. Exactly. It takes intelligent people to put together a structure, a set. So people should never look at comedians as clowns. There's 2 different clowns, juggle the ball. Comedians juggle your brain.
Your brain, your mind.
We juggle your mind. We juggle your mood. So maybe you just go down. Bro. The person next to you has just been deported. The person before that just found out that somebody has been cheating on them on top of cheating on them. The other person has just lost their job. So many different people with different personalities, different circumstances in one group, and me, one person, have to make all of them laugh at the same time. That takes not just a spiritual connection, but psychology and therapy and intelligent. So let me get that out of the way. Number two,
very
because of that situation, 50% of our performance, you guys are involved. Your laughter is what fuels. That's the currency. You can't go into the casino and just see football.
When are you opening a church, bro? When are you opening a church?
Because sometimes, you know, people get scared when comedians get serious, but they don't understand. When we're writing jokes, we're not writing like this. So
we are serious.
Yeah. And then you pray and say, God, make this connect. So for me, personally, I have to say that 50% of the interaction is with the audience. So if we're not getting that kind of reaction, we comedians do not appreciate LOL and Mao. Sometimes when you go on Instagram, maybe because this is how you people are laughing when you're seeing us online.
See, do you know that this is how people type LOL or Edikadi LOL?
LOL.
And this is the face.
Thank you.
El Mao.
So how do you how?
Rolling on the floor. Rough floor.
Get there.
Laugh my ass out.
Brother, before I left home, I was asking my wife, get me stuff to wear. I need to look good. And she's like, you're going on a Zoom. Like, you need just this part. And I was like,
bro,
oh, wow, okay.
I went to put deodorant, put perfume. I said,
oh, Lord. Eddie,
okay. 5G will not allow them to smell you in Kampala.
Guys, it's been a pleasure. Kenny, all the way from Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you so much.
Honestly, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, man.
And joining us here on TAG TV. This is TAG TV, by the way.
TAG TV with
TAG TV?
Yes,
wow.
TAG TV.
Wow.
It's always good to connect with the
brother. Wow, this is nice.
I'm happy, Patrick, you're still active. I'm happy everybody's still active.
Before I go, Patrick and Salvado, before I go, I want you guys to know I have discovered something during this coronavirus, something very, very important.
Yes.
There are 3 ways to how people ask you for money. Okay. I have discovered it. I have discovered it. The first one is, hello, Salvador. Are you somewhere you can talk? End it. End that call. You are not somewhere you can talk. The second one is, hello. I have tried to call everyone, but I know that if I call you, I'm going to get a positive response. End that call. The last one is, hello, Salvador. Normally, I don't do this. Normally, you do this. Normally, you do this.
You know those calls.
So when you get those 3 calls, do not pick. End that call. Like I'm going to do now.
Bro, take care. Patrick.
Yes, somebody wants to say hi, Eddie. And I think it's about time because the last time you did not see her very well. So
yes, please.
Oh, I'm back. I'm back online. I'm here now.
Please, where?
Yeah,
please,
she just needs to say hi to you guys before we sign out. And before I let you guys.
As long as she's a she.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to see. My sister. Therefore.
Mama the mama.
Big mama.
Mama the mama.
The last time I was there.
Beautiful mama.
Confused. I didn't. We had corona in Kampala. Because when I was in Kampala, Daphne was not the same. I know she was, but the distance. I got more this than hands. More of this than hands. You know, but I'm glad to see. I'm glad to see that better.
So I just wanted that to say bye to you guys. It's been a pleasure. Let's keep in touch. You never know.
We love you, Mama.
And bro, can you just pass on a message to anyone that's trying to reach me? This is everybody that's watching this. Just because I'm free, it does not mean I'm available. Thank you.
Damn. Even Pastor Rankin is not available right now.
God bless. God bless. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate. Talk to you guys soon, man. Talk to you guys.
Love you, my bro. Catch you soon. God bless. Bye-bye.
All right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was my very, very brief Zoom interview with some incredible talents in the comedy industry. Eddie Kadi, based in London, but he's Congolese. We had Kenny Black all the way from Lagos. He was actually driving and he had to stop to do this conference. I thank him for that. And of course, Churchill, my brother, he decided to do his interview in the park. Yeah, in the national park to show some swag. Unfortunately, he did not inform the animals. So we lost him there, but it was amazing. It was amazing conversation we had right there and it's been beautiful. So that you people out there know that it's also not easy for us comedians during this lockdown. Everybody is finding it tough, including the people who make you laugh on your TV sets and at your home. So from Tag TV Studios and from Tag TV, my name is Patrick Salvado, and I just want to say adios, take care, and stay safe.
Welcome to your hottest destination.
Playing Kampala's biggest tunes.
Awesomeness in full blast.
Your maximum music station.
97 FM.
97 FM. This
is Radio City.
Beautiful episode yet again on a Sunday evening that I think we have become part and parcel of this, because it's what we need on every single given week. And with episode 9 today, I am in a beautiful house. This home is a home of crafts. It's a home of literally artistic vibes all through. It is owned by one of Africa's greatest artists. I think in the past decade he has proved himself. He has put himself at the front. He's also, on top of that, a great influencer of so many amazing projects that he has been a part of. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Alex Bagonza, aka Apus. How are you doing, Apus?
I'm okay, I'm doing well.
Thank you so much for welcoming us here as Tag TV.
It's a blessing.
This is a beautiful place. I mean, first of all, the first thing that hit me was just this backdrop here, and it explained to me why Mvakampala came out.
You're the first person who actually said that.
Yeah.
Yes, because you see, when I failed to make like a typical artwork from Mvakampala, we just took a picture and did the artwork for the album. But when I got in here, I was like, I really need something that will remind me of my first album, Mvakampala. Yeah. So we did that.
Nice. I love it. I mean, it does definitely depict who you are in many ways. You are a son of Kampala. If we're to talk, I mean, many people would know your story, but how would you consider being in your zone, being able to bring this out here today? How would you put Apus and Alex and the transition of who you are as we speak on today's couch today? How would you say it has formed you as a person today? How would you say your career has changed who you are? I mean, this is definitely, to me, something that you can have in your mind because it has been boiling all through, right?
Yeah.
But if you were to say it with your words,
yeah,
how would you put that out?
Looking at this,
yeah,
and looking at my life. When I look at this, you could see duality. You can see the sun, the moon this side, and the sun is leaving this side.
Yeah.
At the end.
Yeah.
So it's showing you two sides of things. You know, it's showing you APAS, and there's that angel-like kind of halo thing.
Yeah.
I guess that's what they call it. So I wanted to look like as if I'm the angel
of the city.
taking care of the city. But I'm taking care of the city musically, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to give my life to the city day and night.
I like that.
You know, day and night I'm going to be here.
I like
and I'm
that.
going to do what I do. And if you think about the music, it plays day and night.
Yeah.
So just to have that mixture, and I'm looking on, and this is my focus. I came to do music for Ugandans.
Completely.
If other people get to vibe with it, well
Nice,
and good.
nice, yeah.
But we are here for Ugandans, and that's it.
There you
You
go.
know, and our capital city is Kampala. So that's why my first album is actually in Kampala, because this is where I come from. So why not actually have things like this that tell a story? And I love art.
How many people stay in this house? Is it just you?
Just me.
How many times has Martha Kev been here?
Never. Never, but I wish she would spend.
Yeah.
She would spend time
like
here.
a good quarantine, like
Yeah,
a proper.
it would be dope.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. What has an APAS been doing? What has APAS stopped doing? Let's say because of COVID-19. What do you feel like it's been part of your routine, and now all of a sudden it's not going? Yeah.
That's a very good question. I don't feel like there's so much change, but the change is that I can no longer go see my parents like how I would want to. Like I usually go see my dad, like go to his workplace. We sit and actually have conversation. He tells me about stories of way back, his lifestyle and stuff. There's a lot to learn from our elders, and sometimes I cannot do that. I can't go see my mom. So that's like crazy. You know, they're in the city as well, but I cannot go there. You know, so it becomes a little tough. And I think that is the only thing I would feel like.
But
I'm
your
not
life
doing.
Seems like it's the same, right?
Yeah, but my life feels like it's the same because the studio is in the house, the books are right here, I read a lot, TV is here, my game is around. So I do not feel like I'm defeated in any way, shape or form. Like
no, because when we were coming here, I was asking myself, like, I'm going to ask APA, so what are you doing during quarantine? And I'm like, I've seen everything he's been doing during the quarantine. And I think, APAS, you have been that guy, you know, like you started this whole, let's say, online persona or the digital self that you are way earlier, like 5 years or 6 years ago.
Yes, true.
Or even before that, but at least really to put a lot of energy into that was about 4 years or 5 years ago. And seeing it unfold now to people whereby they have no option but to actually join what you've been doing for a while. What does it make you feel, and what is your advice to the people who have jumped in that pool?
I think they should be themselves. That's the very first thing, because it's easy to be consistent being yourself. It's really hard if you're a clown and you're trying to be something you're not. That's a very big problem. It's a very big problem. It's like church and politics. Very dangerous field. You know, a politician promises you a good life when you're alive, and the church promises you a good life when you're dead. So basically, you'd be in that kind of situation.
It's a loop.
Yes, exactly. So I believe if you're getting into this, trying to be social and all this stuff, you actually have to be social. If you're not, don't try to be. We see artists like Kendrick, and they don't do much on social media, you know, like they put out their music and boom, that's how they communicate. Even if they're communicating to people on social media or whatever, they may practically put it in music. And for me personally, I do not work like that. I'm very vocal, I'm very open with ideas. I never keep things to myself because I know I do not know. And there is too much to know, because what do I know if I learn tomorrow, the next thing, learn another thing the other day? There is so much to learn. So I love to share. That is my personality. And I'm a funny guy. I'm a really funny guy. I'm a really serious guy. So I put out all my personalities out there, because what is an artist? First, quality work.
Yeah.
Second, personality. Second, appearance.
Yeah.
You know, if you can capture such things and have them,
Yeah.
put them out there. That is an artist, because people are looking at your personality, they're looking at the quality of your work, they're looking at your appearance, you know, and what you give them, you know, what you give them in terms of your vibe and the energy.
Yeah.
You know, you need to put that out. And if you have all these things, put them on the internet. If you like to model, take pictures, do that and put it out there. Maybe that's how you communicate.
Yeah.
So that's my advice to whoever is out there and is trying to do this thing. Do it your way. Be yourself.
I like that, because I feel so many people get trapped into the ideology that, let's say, an online persona would be like a TV show or something, when it's reality. It's the pure reality without a script per se. Now, that brings me to the question of how much does Alex Bagonza get to themselves? I mean, I'm very sure Apis is really, really, like, he's the guy on the forefront doing everything. He's the guy who brings the food. He's the one who does everything, right? But then Alex, I'm very sure there is a reserved person. Like, I see you with the moon and the sun.
Yeah.
It's clear that you can be an introvert, but at the same time super extroverted.
Yes.
When does Alex get his time? When do you ever get to, you know, go back in your own zone and be who
and relax and just
and just like just shut off everything online,
everything that is music, everything that I think I do that every day. And it's amazing that I have the power to do that, because most people can't shut down that side of life. They are practically a star everywhere. I walk, go buy stuff if I need to. I go buy a Rolex if I need to. I'm not bothered by being a musician. That I can, Bagonza Alexander can control Apis. Now that is a powerful thing.
So Apis works for Alex.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because Apis is something Alex created.
Oh yeah.
You know, so without Alex, you would never have an Apis. So me being myself has helped me actually understand that I am not that big. And the moment you know that, oh, you know what, I'm not any special. I'm just a guy who made this thing work, and I happen to do music. So that's the other thing I do. But the music is music. That is practically for the shows, that is for YouTube, that is maybe sometimes on social media, that is maybe on the streaming sites like Tidal, like iTunes and all these other platforms. That is that side. But the personal life is actually real as well, because I have to do things. I have to be a normal human being who is not actually bombarded by music thoughts all the time. I need to chill out. That's why I read. So I travel through life of other people, you know, stories and all these things. So I learn a lot. I play my games. I chat up with my friends. Like, I love a normal life.
Now I know how to love a woman, and she knows me like she's a magician. Ringing on me all night, oh, at the my knees I go. Oh, show me I go take her home. I never gonna let her go. Hey girl, my girl mind so me a win a man. Don't me nah own her like no piece of land. No fairy tale Cinderella Peter Pan. Me keep it real loving on the plan. Addicted, girl, I'm addicted. Let me take you to studio.
There you go. Let's go to studio.
Let's go to studio.
Is that something you're working on?
These are all dance songs, my friend. I'm doing everything.
Okay.
So we're working on this. We actually recorded this song on, it's so funny. We recorded this song on Instagram, the whole song. I actually wrote the whole song.
Nice.
It was done by Herbert, you know. We worked here with Dan as well. You know, we had Michael Uma come in here to actually put in some things. Let me give you an example. So just imagine doing a song on Instagram live, the whole song. It's crazy.
I wanna turn you on like tea.
Were you interacting with the fans as you were doing?
Yes.
Okay.
Every step.
Did guys like give you advice at some point? Anyone say
They
something?
couldn't. They were just seeing the way things were.
gonna be like, yeah, put that key, man. Just turn up the key.
No, they wouldn't.
So is this a project that, or it was just a fun thing and it comes out now you want to?
It's like a fun thing. Everything is fun.
Yeah.
We try to keep it funky.
Okay.
You don't want to be doing things on a serious level. Yeah, you have to do this. It has to be like that.
Yeah.
Downtown, you know that me scoring, cause my balls are gold bound. My formula, you're my formula. My formula, you're my formula. My formula, baby, you're my formula. My formula. We don't want to give you too much, you'll faint.
Do you have, like in your mind, are you thinking I'm going to release this at some point?
Like at some
Or
point?
you just do music and shelve it and hope that when it feels right, you get it out?
It depends. Sometimes I decide, I'm like, you know what, this song is going to go because of the energy around. Yeah. For example, at the moment as we speak, we're thinking about dropping a song. It's called Tulimu Motoka. You know we have a song called Tuli Kubigede.
I can say that's where I relate.
Exactly. So what we did is that, let me show you here what I mean and why I would even think that that would be the song. It's because I've gotten to a level that I would want to actually say something back about that song. So this is the song. So I just want to drop you the line so that you actually like feel what I'm talking about. Tuchivuga nga banji bebase, tebachidinayi nga embase. Toyogera you got nothing to say. Lindako. Omuziki tukubaguli ku high note. Why not keep it on a high note? If you man follow me like disciple, but Sokavaka Muchino is the title. A motoka jemvuga that are my own. With the dog Zoli in a Tyson. Kabaka with style and me eye like a kite, but me never in a plane like pilot. Gali manyi gange, desale wakatonda wange. Devazade wange, ngavampade mikisa jawe. Tulimu motoka, twevuga, tulimu motoka.
Thank you so much, Apis, for inviting us here. Apis has a lot more music, a lot of great content online. He is probably the person that is the most sought out to online because he is consistent. He's able to do this on a daily basis, and he has explained that unless you're able to let that flower blossom, you're going to remain in one box. So hey, there you go for Tag TV, an exclusive interview at Apis's home.
If you know you better stay home, cause you know it ain't safe outside.
Tag TV Live always coming through with amazing content, and that episode and this particular episode you've just watched, well, is just a starter for us to get into episode 10 for next week. So there's going to be a lot more stuff coming through for you. Now, my name is Mckenzie, an honor to be the host of this show, alongside, of course, Salvado, Selector J, and the entire team at Talent Africa that is making this possible. We have a lot of content that we're providing for you, so make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that is the Talent Africa group channel. So be a part of that and get exclusives that come through throughout the entire week. A lot of work up. Yes, we're putting that and a lot more. Otherwise, I'll leave you with Joseph Sax to close today's episode. My name is Mckenzie one more time. Peace.
You know what they always say, if you want good music, come straight to Africa, Kampala, Uganda. We've got some eargazzing for you, courtesy of Big Nash Panda Production. My name is Miss Diden. Joe Sax, talk to me, baby. Let them know. Escona, Escona, talk to me, baby. Let's go. Right. Africa, you know ready for this. Joe Sax. I hear you, baby. Joe Sax 20, kazi hapo baba.